Fine. Happy morning, everyone. So in the last session, we have discussed about parameters. Okay, what are parameters in Tableau and types of parameter? In types of parameter, we have discussed only two types, and today we'll be discussing about the other two types as well. And this is what the overview, like parameter means you will be giving a dynamic input that allows you to create more interactive and flexible visualization. And this are the types of parameter. This is the recap of previous day session. Okay, so top n parameters, we have discussed this already. How to create a top n parameter using a filter. Okay, when we add a filter and we can directly create a top n parameter. And second one is creating a, we have discussed creating dynamic measures. Okay, and today we'll be discussing about date field parameter and dynamic measures. And after that, we'll be discussing about some, and this is the today's agenda. Okay, we'll be discussing about date parameter and dimension, introduction to advanced chart, like we'll be creating a funnel chart. We'll be discussing some more thing, exciting thing about forecasting and clustering. And also we will have a lap time possibly if we cover the today's agenda. Okay, and talking about the last session challenges, like I got a few doubts, like how to compare the profits and loss with different thing, okay, different color, that we will discuss by the end of the session. And the doubt one, which is asked by Atif, I have requested for the Tableau notebook, but I didn't received it. But anyhow, yes, we will discuss in the end. Okay. And anybody is having any challenge in the assessments? Like, have you just tried to work it out? Yes.
Gomati, just an update. So since I couldn't attend the last session,
Okay,
so
okay,
it's
no
fine.
problem,
I
Ramesh.
can
Yeah.
continue, right? I mean,
Yes,
there
yes,
won't be
yes,
anything.
yes. Yeah. There won't be anything because today again, because we'll be discussing the dimension. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Go
today
ahead.
we'll be discussing the dimension parameter, right? So everything are
Hmm.
similar. Okay, with
Okay.
that you can easily understand. If you couldn't understand, just let me know. Like in the next session, I will join little early so that we can clarify the
Yeah.
basic
Yeah.
concepts and then we will move on.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Great. Yeah, sure. Okay. So let us understand about, I hope you all launched Tableau, right? You all opened Tableau and connected the data connection practice, which is shared on the first day of the session. Ramesh, the same data set. Okay. So the data connection practice, which will be easy for you all to understand. That is why I'm just sharing that. Please launch Tableau and connect the data connection practice. I hope you all did it. Okay. So today we'll be discussing about the dimension parameter. So as we all know, parameter is for interaction. Okay. You can interact
Gomati,
well with, yeah.
sorry to
Yes,
interrupt.
Ramesh.
It's
Please,
the
please.
file that we used in the initial
Yeah,
sessions, right?
exactly. Exactly. Data connection practice.
Okay.
Yes. So the parameter which is used to create a dynamic dashboard. Okay, so you can just interact with the dashboard, and you may have a confusion like then the same thing which is happening with a filter. But filter and parameters are different. Okay, parameters will be there in your data pane. So whenever you want, you can add it. Filter will not be there in the data pane, and there are a few disadvantages with a filter where these features are added in the parameters. So let us create a dynamic parameter. So dimension parameter. So in order to create the dimension parameter, you have to go to this arrow, drop down arrow in the data pane. Okay, so click on this drop down arrow. You can see an option called create parameter. I hope you all are doing with me. If I want to stop somewhere, please stop me. Okay.
Uh, Gomati, can you go to the data source once?
Yes, yes.
It's oh no, it's only orders is added here. Okay.
Yes. So you can add orders here.
Okay, sure.
Yes. Okay, I'm naming the sheet as dimension parameter. Now I'm going to click this drop down in the data pane. I hope Ramesh you're fine. Shall we go?
Yeah,
Shall we
yeah, please.
proceed? Yeah.
Yeah.
So here you can see that you have an option called create parameter. Okay. So this is used to create a parameter. Just click on this parameter and it will ask you for the name. give a proper name to this parameter so that you can easily understand it. Since I'm going to create a dimension parameter, I am naming it as dimension parameter. Okay, and this is very important, what type of data you're going to create. Okay, what type of data it is, whether it is a float or integer or a string or a boolean. Fine, so you have to tell what type of data it is. So you can click here, integer or string, whatever you want. So as of now I'm clicking string because I am going to pass a dimension here. Okay, dimension as a string. And you can see that the current value, just leave the current value as such, and the value when workbook opens as such. Okay, and under that you can see allowable values, which is all. Okay, and you have another option called list. And for strings, you cannot see the range because we haven't created a field specific parameter. Okay, so just to click here, list. Okay, so what are the categories? So I'm going to bring up the categories here. So okay, so that is ship mode category, sorry, ship mode or category based display or a segment based. Okay, so I'm just going to make category and ship mode and segment. Okay, because we are going to display based on the dimension. So category is one dimension. You can see here the category is one dimension. You can also see the ship mode is another dimension, and you can see that segment is the another dimension. Even if you wanted to add more, you can add it. For example, based on the customer name, or based on the region, or based on the order priority. So whatever you want, you can add it. Okay, I'm repeating it. I am going to create a dimension parameter. So for that, I have clicked here the drop down. So it opens up the parameter window. You have to name the parameter properly. Okay, don't simply leave it as parameter 1, parameter 2, because if you are creating more parameters, you will get confused with. Okay, and next one is type. This type is very, very important. You have to give what type of data. Okay, and here I'm creating a list because if I click a category, it should display me the visual based on the category. If I click ship mode, it should display based on the ship mode. So for that, I am giving the list here. I hope you all are with me. You are doing
Yeah.
this.
Gomati, this
Yes.
the current value it says category that is not enabled for me. I'm not able to select category. I selected data, named it as dynamic parameter. I selected data string. But this is not coming. Huh?
Can you enter the list there?
Okay. So
Just
I
start
should.
typing category. Yeah, you can type the category, whatever I have, because we are creating a dimension parameter. Okay,
Okay.
and yeah,
And I'll add
I think it is coming
subcategory.
now, right?
Okay, now it is. Okay.
Yes.
So after
So that
adding
should.
the list, it will come, is it?
Yes, yes, because which value you want to show it first? That is what? It is the current value. So for
Okay.
that, you have to enter some value in the list.
Okay, got it.
Yes, great. Shall
Gomati,
I? Yes.
since it's dimension, that's why we are selecting string, right?
Yes, because it is dimension, we are selecting string. And if you want to, what type of value you want to pass it to the like you will get to know. I'll just tell you.
Okay.
I'll show that as well. Yeah.
What is float?
Float means if you want to pass the parameter as a float value.
Okay.
For example, if you want to tell like, okay, something, the sales between this value to that value, okay, like 36.5 to 38.5, then you will be using a
Oh,
float. Okay. Boolean means
oh,
yes or no,
got
true
it.
or false. Date means you have
Hmm.
to pass the date time.
Hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Welcome. So are you all,
Hello.
yes,
Yeah,
please.
sorry, Gautami. Actually, I'm actually for me there is one error coming. It says the data is not able to connect. So I am
Can
not
you
able
share your
to.
screen?
Yeah, sure, definitely. I've uploaded the data. So here
Can you
I could see some
can you go to the data source? Down, down,
yeah,
down, down,
data
down.
source.
Yes. Now you have to drag and drop the orders to the no, drag and drop the orders to the workspace. Yes. Only if you drag and drop the orders to the workspace, it means that you are using some table. Okay, now go to the sheet.
Okay, so here I will be able to see.
Yes.
Okay,
Got it?
okay. So these are the data source. So these are the sheets so
Yes,
in the
these are
data.
the
So
yeah,
sheets
these
in
are
the
the
data.
yes, yes.
Got it. Thanks a lot.
Great, great, great. Yeah, welcome. So anybody else got the same page? Okay. Raghu, do you want me to stop here until you complete this page?
No, no, I'll follow. I've seen that, so I'll follow you. You can
Okay,
continue, madam.
great. Thank you. So I have created a parameter now. So you can see that whenever you create a parameter, that parameter will be available under the parameter pane. Okay, in the data pane under the parameter folder. Okay, and since we have created the string parameter, it is showing you as ABC. Okay, it's a dimension parameter. So it is showing us that is a dimension ABC. Okay, but if you try to drag and drop it somewhere, you cannot do it because we have just created a variable. If you all know what is the concept of a variable, I hope you all might have any domain, irrespective of any domain, you might have learned C. Okay, int C, you will be declaring something, right? A, B, something. So this is what we have done in the parameter. We have declared something. Okay, but we haven't used it. We have to use it first. So if in order to use it, we have to create a calculated field. Okay, first thing we have created a parameter. And the second thing is we have to create a calculation for that. So that is where our calculated field comes in. Okay, so I'm creating dynamic calculation or dimension calculation. So whatever you want. Okay, dimension calculation, like however you want to address, you can do it.
Sorry, come again.
Yes. So anyone who doesn't know what is variable, so I can relate with the variable. Ramesh, are you okay with variables? How we will be declaring a variable? What is variable?
You can repeat once.
Yeah, I can repeat. So usually, you if you want to if you want to hold some value, okay, if you want to assign some value into it, you will be declaring something called variable. Okay, you can simply understand like an empty bottle. Okay, this is a holder. This you have an empty bottle, but when you will use this bottle only if you need to put something inside it, right? For example, you want to hold some water or you want to hold some something into it. So this is like an empty bottle. Okay, dimension parameter we have created simply the string, but when we can use it only if we assign some value into it.
Got it.
Okay, we have simply told like, okay, it's a ship mode, it's simply a category, it's simply a subcategory, but what it is going to do, that we have to declare using a calculated field. Okay, we'll be creating
Got
a
it.
calculated field. Great. So if anyone is still yet to understand, please let me know, because I have created a parameter, but directly you cannot use the parameter in your visuals. Okay, you have to create a calculated field out of it. So for that, I am naming it. Okay, I am naming it as a dynamic dimension. You can name anything. Okay, I'm just naming it in order to correlate this both. So since I have added three category here, sorry, three dimension here, I'll be using a case statement. I'll explain the case statement, don't worry. This is also like a condition which we discussed in the basics, right? If condition. Okay, likewise, we have a case condition here. So what happens in the case? You have to pass this parameter. You have to call this parameter. Okay, I am calling this parameter dimension parameter. I'll explain this case statement. So don't worry, just to follow me. When I click category, okay, what it should do? It should show category. When I click ship mode, then it should show me ship mode. So what I'll do is I will complete this and again I will explain so that you can understand it easily. You can correlate and understand it easily. Okay. When I click segment, okay, then it should display me segment. And you have to end with end statement. Okay, just listen this. I will again explain this. So I have created a calculation where if I select a category, it should show me the data according to category. Okay, if I select the ship mode, it should show me the data according to the ship mode. And if I select the segment, it should show me the data according to the segment. Okay, I will explain the case statement as well. And you can see that the dimension calculation is created here. Okay, with these, I'm going to do the visual. Okay, so this dimension calculation, I am placing it in the column. Again, I'll give you time. The category, I am placing it in the column. The sum of sales, I am placing it in the column. Sorry, rows. Okay, now you can see that the dimension is here. Just right click on the dimension and you can see show parameter. Okay, so once if you click show parameter, you can see that the parameter is available on the right side. Okay, if I click this drop down, you can see that your thing is changing according to the ship mode. Okay, the ship mode is here: first class, same day, second class, and standard. Okay, if I click the segment, it is changing the visual based on the segment. Okay, usually we will do, if I want to see based on the segment, I have to drag and drop the dimension here and place it in the column or a row. If I want to see the ship mode, I have to drag and drop the ship mode and place it here in the column or the rows. But here what is happening, I have created a parameter where if I simply select here, it is showing me what is the ship mode for that particular category. Okay. Okay, now again I'm telling you what we did. Okay, so the first step which we did is what we have created a dimension here where this is what my requirement. If I select the category, it should show me the visual for the categories. If I select the ship mode, it should show me the ship mode. Based on that, the visual should be displaying. If I click the segment, I have to see the visual for segment based sales. Okay, so for that I have created a parameter where this is just a parameter. It is just a list. Okay, it doesn't hold anything. It is not calling anything. It is not performing any value. It won't perform anything. It won't create any visual. A parameter simply will not create any visual. Okay, but when it will create, we have to write something for that, right? So what you have to do, you have to create a calculated field. So in my calculated field, what I'm doing, I am calling the case statement. I'm calling the dimension parameter, which is the parameter which I have created. Okay. And what is the purpose of the case statement? Let us understand again. So in if, I think previously, if some few of you might have attended the previous basic session, you know what is if. So you'll be writing some condition. Then if the condition is true, okay, then what should happen? Else, if the condition is false, what should happen? End. Okay. If this condition is true, okay, then only one will execute, and if the condition is false, then the else statement will execute. Okay, this is what the concept of if condition. Whereas in case, okay, what you're passing a parameter. Okay, some parameter you're passing. So it will go and check in the parameter. And if you are selecting a category, okay, if I'm selecting a category, which is the one of the list in my parameter, okay, if I select the category, then it has to change the visual based on the category. That is, category is the dimension. Okay. When I click on the ship mode, then it should display the ship mode. That is the dimension, which is a ship mode dimension. Okay, and when I click on the segment or subcategory or whatever, then it has to show me the segment. Okay, and if this case statement is fine, then you have to end it. Okay, in if and else, so when you have to go to if, so if the condition is true, only one thing should execute, or else if the condition is false, the another thing should execute, whereas only one will be displayed. Whereas in the case statement, it is like it will go and check what you are selecting, and based on your selection, according action will be executed. Okay, so here you can see that category is one of my list in my dimension parameter. So you can see here, edit. So this is what, see, this is the dimension parameter which we have created. Okay, so category is the list. This is what I am calling here. Whereas this category is the dimension.
Gomati,
Yes,
what is
please.
case means? What is the
Case
meaning of?
means, yeah, case, switch case. If based on your selection, it will switch accordingly. Like I'm selecting category, so it will show me the category wise, category wise visual. If I select ship mode, it will show ship mode wise. There is no true or false condition.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? There is no true or false. Whatever you
Okay.
select, accordingly the data will be displayed.
Okay.
Okay, so this category, okay, this is what we are calling here, which is holded in dimension parameter. Okay, this is in dimension parameter, and the ship mode we are calling here, and the segment, this is here. And these three, category, ship mode, and segment, are what? These are the fields in your data source. Okay, you can name it anything. It's not mandatory that you have to name it as category. You can name it as cat, you can name it as C. Okay, but what you are naming it here, exactly you have to use it here. Or anybody is having any doubt? Okay, please ask me. The parameter which we are creating, this is what we are calling here. Okay, so when you call this case statement, it will go and check the according parameter, and it will find if you have assigned any list here. Okay, now let us simply check it. Okay, I
Gomati,
haven't created. Yeah,
sorry to interrupt. So
please. Yeah.
when we put a case condition, right? When
Mhm.
C then category, so those that should be only from the allowable values, right? It
Yes,
cannot
it
be
should
anything
be.
except those three.
Yes, yes, yes.
So for
If you
that to
want to
have,
add a subcategory, you can add a subcategory here, and then you
Mhm.
can add it here. So let us try, no? Let us try directly.
Okay. First thing was I'm not getting this drop window to create a calculated field. How to do that?
Uh, okay, oh, 1 minute. The calculated field, right?
Yeah, this window I'm not getting it.
Yeah, so on the right, on the data pane, you can see a drop down. Click here, and you can see create calculated field.
Yeah, this I have created a parameter.
Mm-hmm. No,
I'm not able
calculated
to
field.
put this case. Acha.
Mm.
Yes,
Create
even for
calculator.
calculated field, you have to
Oh,
go to the
okay.
calculated field. Yeah.
Oh, separate. And, uh-huh. And calculated field comes under dimension parameter only.
No, if you create a calculated field, if the output of the calculated field is a measure, then it will comes under measure.
Okay. So calculated field option comes only when we create a parameter before it.
No, 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 no. Previously, we have discussed, right?
Yeah,
We
we
have
have
used if
discussed.
statement. We haven't created. See, these two are a completely separate thing. Okay, but if you
Hmm.
want to activate a parameter, you need some calculation. Okay,
Hmm.
either you have to you need a calculation, or else you have to call it through a filter, or you have to
Hmm.
call it through something you have to call it. As I told, the dimension is an empty thing. Okay, you have created
Yeah,
something to hold, but if you have to call it, you have to create something in order to use it.
got it.
Okay, so the segment subcategory we haven't added in the parameter, but I'm trying to add the subcategory here. Okay. So if I'm not adding it in the parameter, it will not even display in my dimension. Okay. If I'm not adding anything in the parameter, I have added the case statement subcategory here. Okay. But you cannot see the subcategory in the dimension parameter. Why? Because I haven't added here.
Mhm.
Only if you add here, you can see that.
Okay, so to activate a parameter, we need a case statement. Is that the
No,
condition, or
it's
it can
not
be
like,
anything?
yeah, it only if it is a case statement, you can just select it, no, accordingly.
Yeah, so we can also have if calculated field also
No,
using if
in
statement.
if that should be a condition. Okay, if I'm writing an if, okay, I can write an if statement here.
Hmm.
Okay, if it will ask for a condition. Okay, if I'm just calling the dimension parameter, okay, you can write it, but what you will pass, like it has to display something, right? Here it is passing the value here, then what it should be. Let us try. Category is equal to what? It will not work properly. Okay, you are assigning something here, but it won't work. Like, okay, are you getting it? So then you should have a proper thing, right? Here it should be a condition. Okay. It should only reply return. If statement will return only a Boolean value, either true or false.
Yeah.
So this is what the concept of if. If some condition you are giving some condition, then what should happen? Else, then what should happen? Okay. So if condition is correct, it will return actually a Boolean value like true. If else is correct, it will return a Boolean value like false. Okay. So based on that, but we are getting some output for us. But according to our parameter, according to our thing, we have to get the value. That is the category. It should display a category, or it should display a order priority or something. Okay, that is a string. It has to pass a string value. That is why we have assigned the parameter as a string.
So if we had assigned it as Boolean, then we could have used if.
Yeah, we can use that. We can use that, but anyhow, while selecting, it may just give you some difficulties to do that. If it is not a selection based, if you want something as a selection based, then you have to go with the case statement. Okay, you can imagine as an ATM. Once if you enter an ATM, you have a display where it will ask you savings or current account. You will be entering savings. Then it will take you to the next screen, enter your password. Then it will take you to the next screen. You have a lot of option, pin change, withdrawal, balance checking. You have a lot of options, right? So all these things are based on case statements. Based on what you select, it will take you to the next screen.
Hmm.
Okay, in that case, if you try to implement if no, it will, if is possible, but it will take you a big space. You have to write a big conditions over there, and it may lead to performance degradation.
Hmm.
Yeah, Kumati,
Yes.
so I'm seeing some error. I'll just share
Yeah,
my
please share
screen
your screen. Yeah.
in terms of this. Can you see? I given this dimension
For
calculation, right?
dimension, don't use that curly brace. You have used a curly brace.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you delete that? No, no, delete that completely. Case dimension parameter. Please delete it.
Mm-hmm.
You have created a parameter called dynamic parameter. So start with case, types case, and
Okay.
space, type
Mm-hmm.
dynamic, dyna. Yeah, the
Yeah.
parameter. You have no dynamic parameter. Yes, click that. Fine. Okay,
Okay.
got it? apply and okay. Because yeah, it's fine. It's correct. I mean, correct. Yeah. Is it fine? So case you
So
will not use a curly brace in a simple statements.
we have to bring dynamic field here, is it, in the column?
Yes. Yeah. But how come the dynamic you are trying with a different one?
No, same.
Have you created the measure?
Yeah,
Have you created a
yeah.
measure?
This is the one,
Okay,
no? Dynamic
dynamic.
pyramid.
Can you open the dynamic measure?
Yeah.
No, no. In the left side, you have a measure, right? I think you have created a parameter.
Okay, I have
Can
created
you
this
open
something.
the dynamic measure? Yes.
Okay. Show parameter.
Edit, edit.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, fine. You have written some case statement, right? Where it is?
Case statement.
Which one it is? You have now shown me the case statement, no? Case is showing some error.
Yeah, that is the dynamic parameter, no?
Can you open it?
I'll close this and
Yes, yes, you can close this.
this one.
Edit.
No, but that is this, right? I think dynamic field.
Dynamic
It will come
field.
in
Yeah.
the measure, no?
Yes. Actually, it should come in the
Maybe I think it has
okay,
not
because
come.
you have created a sales. Okay, you have created a sales and profit.
Mhm.
We are doing with the dynamic dimension parameter. You are creating a say diamond.
No, I just created that, but I don't know, for some reason it's not coming. Again, probably I had to
Yeah, yeah.
recreate
Can you
again.
please go and yeah, create a calculated field. Make it as a dimension calc
Dimension.
something else.
Okay.
Give
Case.
case. Pass
Uh,
the dynamic parameter.
dynamic parameter.
Yeah. Enter.
Then yeah.
When category.
Category.
Double quotes. Inside double quotes. Yeah.
Category.
If you have used a capital C, then please pass it properly. Capital C. Yeah. Then category. Then yes. Yes. When anything.
This is a ship
Segment.
mod, no?
Segments. Anything like you can
Segment.
pass anything. Segment. Then segment.
Okay.
When ship mode.
Then
Even if you don't want, you can leave it, but it will not work. That's it. Ship mode. It will be little confusing when you are trying for the first time, okay? But try to use it often so that you will get
play.
used to it. Yeah. Click OK.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you can drag and drop the dynamic calc to the column and category to the column. Either way, you can even use it in the row, category or sub anything you can add it. No, category to the column and sales to the row. What type of visual you want, accordingly you have to use the column and row. Okay. Anywhere.
Okay.
Now can you go and select the dynamic parameter on the right side? Select the ship mode.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
I think a segment is coming fine, but the ship mode is not. Can you open the dynamic calc?
Dynamic calc. Yes.
Yeah. Up. Like you can go to the dimension. Dimension. Yes. Can you change the ship mode S to okay S M to capital M O D E M is capital.
Okay. This is capital
Yeah. Apply
sensitive.
and click apply and click OK. Mm,
Okay.
Dimension parameter. Okay. Don't name both the parameter and the calculation field with the same name. Can you change the name of the calculated field? You have named it as a dimension parameter, right? So the
Correct.
yeah, the name is not a conflict here. Okay, the name is not at all a problem here, but just either make it as a param or we will get confused. The issue here is what you have added a curly brace before the segment.
Okay.
Can you see the no. In your case statement, yeah, you have a segment, right? When segment, then
Hmm.
you
Correct.
have an
Okay.
open curly brace. You have an open curly brace.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Segment,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Now it is clear. Yeah. Again.
You have to open the
Oh.
square bracket. Open the square bracket. Yes. Wait. Uh, yes, because of, please, can you change the name of a calculated field? Yes, click the dimension parameter. Yes. Okay. So since,
Okay.
wait, it's a best example I just want to show. If you are naming both the parameter and a calculated field with the same name, then you have to give this parameter dot the name of the parameter. Okay, because both are same name, right? So it will little get confused. So automatically it is understanding this as a parameter dot dimension parameter. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, just apply and you can use it, but it is better to name it accordingly. Click OK.
Okay.
And now you can use the dimension parameter. Calculate, yeah, calculated field you have created, right? Yes, drag and drop it to the column category or something. No, top on the yes, first dimension param, yeah, dimension parameter. You can drag and drop the dimension parameter next to the no, on the top you have dimension parameter.
So where it is at?
No need to add all these things, Ravindra. Just
Okay.
yeah, you have a dimension parameter, right? On the that is the fourth one in the data pane. Fourth one in the data pane. Yes, drag and drop it
It is row column.
to the column. To the column. Okay, can you remove the segment out from there? No, drag, yes. Now use the sales to the rows. Yes, sales will be in the measure. Yeah, sales to the rows. Yes, and the parameter you have, right? Dimension parameter. Dimension parameter you have. Down. Last one. Dimension parameter. Yes, right click. No. Please wait. Right click there. It won't show you any visual. Show parameter. Okay. On the right side, you can see show me, right? Right side. Yeah, just drag and drop. Yes. Now you can see the click. Click
Category.
something. Click something.
Yeah. Okay. You can see here.
Yes, I can see. Great. Category
Okay.
is not showing good. Your category is C, right? Can you open, right click and edit the dimension parameter, the calculated field. Calculated field, no? Dimension parameter. No. Calculated field. Top.
This
Yes,
one.
right click. Yeah. Right click, edit. Edit. Okay. I think category. Can you make it C? The capital C. When category, no? The first one is capital letter. Yes. Click apply and click OK. Okay, now it is coming category. Okay.
Okay.
Why
Are you
was
fine?
that an issue?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Shall I share my screen?
Yes.
Anybody
Uh,
is facing any error?
yeah, Gomati, let me share my
Yes.
screen.
Yes, Ramesh. Yeah, please.
So here my question is, when we are putting a case condition, when category, right?
Okay, yeah.
Said this is case sensitive, you mean to say?
Why this is case sensitive? Because on the top you are calling a dimension parameter, right?
Hmm.
Which means that you are calling that parameter where it will go and check whether this is the exact thing which is there in the list. We have created a list, right?
Hmm. So after when, uh, it should be only what we have put in the list, right? Hello.
Yes. Can you hear me? I'm talking. Am I audible to
Yeah, I
everyone?
can hear you now. We lost
Yeah,
you
yeah.
for a second. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you have to make it case. It is a case sensitive one.
Okay. And you said
Okay.
it can be just capital C or anything, right? So how to
No,
do
no, no,
that?
no, no. I'm telling you can name it anything according to your list. Even in the list, you can name it anything. It's not mandatory that the exact name of a dimension you have to do that. Okay. So if you feel like if you want to give us a different name for that, give that even in the parameter, but use it
Okay.
exactly here. Okay. That is not, it's like it is not a field name. It is a user defined name. What we are giving, that is what the list parameter is also creating, and we are calling it in the calculated field.
I still didn't get how if we can rename it. How to rename it.
Okay. Can you right click on the dimension parameter?
Okay.
Yeah, right click on and click edit. Okay. On the display as you have, right? Display as
Hmm.
or in the yes, double click there. You
Okay,
can
here we
edit it.
can put
And even in
anything.
the value, you can edit it. Yes. See,
Okay.
understand one thing. This display as is what displaying on our dimension parameter, right side, no? It is showing. But what you are writing it in the case statement is fetching the value, which you are given in the value, no? Can you click on the value? CTG. Yeah. Can you click on this value?
Value, add value from.
Left side, left side, left side. Display as, left side to the display as. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. This is from where your your calculated field is calling. Okay. It is check. It will check only the value. It will not check the display as.
Okay.
Okay. Let me clarify you. 1 minute. Shall I share my screen and clarify you?
Yeah, please.
Yes. See, I'm just editing here. Editing the parameter. Okay. Whatever you are writing, you have two options, right? Display as and
Sorry, Gomati,
value.
you're sharing your screen.
Sorry. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Great. So I'm editing my parameter. Okay. So you have
Hmm.
two options here. One is display as. Okay. And second one is the value.
Hmm.
Okay. Whatever you are entering here, display as will be displayed here.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay. Whatever you are entering here will be considered in the calculated field. Okay. And this
Hmm.
value should be unique. For example, CTG I'm giving here. And again, if I give here CTG, it will show me error.
Hmm.
Why? Because this is what you're based on this only. It is calculating the whatever we are writing in the calculated field, right? All these things are getting this value. Okay, exactly from here in the value.
Hmm.
Okay, so if you are so it should be unique. So this thing should be unique. So here, if I wanted to add a segment SGM, okay, you can add SGM. Okay, and you can add SUB. Okay, subcategory. Okay, now I'll just show you CTG. I am making it as such category. Okay, see what I'm doing. Just understand what I'm doing here. Segment, and this is subcategory. Okay, understand in the value I have changed CTG, SGM, and sub. Okay, and display as I have kept it as such. Okay, now let us go and see what it is showing. If I click OK, and if I click here, okay, you have to again show this parameter. Okay, it is not refreshed actually. Okay, but you can see here accordingly your visual is not changing. Can you see here?
Hmm.
Your visual is not changing. Why? Because your calculated field is getting the getting the exact value from the value. Okay, this is what the variable it is trying to get it, but it is not. But what we have given something called a category, Okay, CATE like that. Okay, now let me just go and change this. This is CTG, right? I'm just going to change this to CTG. And okay, only one. Okay, I'm just changing this to only one. CTG. And if I click category, now it will show you.
Okay.
Okay.
My question is at least one of them should not be editable, right? Value or displays. Why both are editable
No, no, no,
here?
no. Yes, both are editable because you are giving. Just imagine this as a dictionary. Okay. One,
Okay.
that is your dictionary value. The value key should be unique, but you can edit it. Value should be same because based on the key, the value is fetching up.
Mhm.
Okay. This is like a key value pair. Key, this is key and this is value. Okay.
Mhm.
Parameter you are assigning, you are creating a variable. It is not given to you by the Tableau.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should be able to edit anything according to your need.
Mhm.
Okay, we only created the parameter, not the Tableau.
Okay, so display as is something which we see in the right side, top right
Yes,
side.
and the value is what exactly you are using it for creating the calculations and something.
Aha, in the case formula here in
Yes,
this case.
exactly, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
So even if I change here CTG, it will come. If I click
Mm-hmm.
OK, see your CTG, now it is changed.
Okay. Okay, then in that case, what when we select CTG, only
It will be a
those
category.
no, in the formula creating calculated field, then in that case we can
Okay,
add any uh, parameter, right? Any dimension.
exactly.
After then,
You are
it can
asking
be
about
anything.
yes, yes, yes. After that, what you are calling, that is what will display. Okay, even
Yeah.
here, if I am using a customer name, okay, that will be based on that. It will display.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, so this is a field. What you are calling it, and this is the value which you are entering here, which will be checked according, which will be checked with this dimension parameter, whatever you have created.
Got it.
Okay, if it is available, it will give you the a proper output. If the even the case sensitivity is there, no, if I'm giving small letter CTG,
Mm.
okay, you cannot see the output here because it will go and check because that is a key. As I told, it is a key there. Okay, even the small c is different than the capital C.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? Any doubt in the calculated field?
Understood now,
Yeah.
Gomati. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. Yes,
Yeah,
please.
yeah,
Yes, please.
Gomati. Yeah, Raghu here. Here actually, I have one doubt actually. If we are actually entering this field in the calculation field, so either we can even drag and drop in the rows or columns directly. That will also work.
You are asking about which one?
See,
Uh,
if I'm selecting a category, if I'm selecting a product ID or irrespective of anything which I require. So if I simply drag and drop, so it will give me the data for
yeah,
that
now I
respective
dragged and
category.
dropped, right? This is what you're asking?
Right. Right.
Yeah, it
So
will. It will.
it will work. So it will give me the data. So in the
Yeah.
calculation field, it will only give me the sum with respect to the values which are there, the string value
Yes,
which are
yes.
there.
Yes.
है ना?
Yes, yes. Like what you want and exactly what are the operators you are using. Accordingly, it will give you it will give you the value.
Okay, okay. So in that actually, so what is that basically? So how will this is working out basically when we are entering this calculations in the calculation field?
Mhm.
So what is the mathematics it's working at the back end?
So it is simply like, see, for example, I can tell you here you have sales and all, which is by default, which is available. It is taking based on your data. Okay.
Right.
Assume that I'm just giving you a simple example how to create a simple calculated field and what you wanted to create. Okay. For example, if I wanted to calculate a sales per quantity, so what are the sales which happened per quantity? Okay,
Right.
so that particular calculation is not available here, right? If I want to do sales per quantity, which is not available here, so what you can
Exactly.
do,
That is not
you
there.
can go and create it. Okay, you can go and create sales per quantity, and you can apply the formula. So according to the formula, it is sales divided by quantity. Okay,
Okay.
simple formula.
Okay.
So you can
Okay.
use a simple arithmetic operator here.
So this will work. So if
Yeah,
the
this
data,
will work.
so there is something, because here if I am trying to because more, if I try to get the growth of this products basically.
Hmm.
So for that I have to apply the formula over
Yeah,
there, because the
exactly.
data is
Formula.
not there in the data sets.
Yes, yes, yes. Correct.
Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah.
Correct.
Thanks.
Okay. So even if you want to find, for example, I want to create a simple visual where if the sales is greater than some amount, then it is considered, it should be considered as a profit, and the sales is less than some amount, it should be considered as a loss. Okay, or profit. Okay, so I can create a calculated field like profit or loss. Okay, I'm creating a
Hmm.
simple calculation field where I'm using an if condition. Okay, if profit, I'm just using a profit is greater than 0, then it is profit. Okay, else it should be considered as loss. It's a very simple statement. Okay, if the profit is greater than 0, so profit is the field which is already there in my table. And if it is greater than
Hmm.
0, then here whatever I'm giving inside the double quotes will be considered as a string which we are passing.
Right. Okay.
Okay, this is not the field which is there in our data. So you can make it
Got it.
anything. You can write it as wow profit. Okay, so even that will be accepted. So whatever you want to enter, you can enter within the double quotes. And you have this
Okay.
if, then, else, end, and all is a keyword which you cannot change it. It is, you have to
Okay.
give this exact thing. Click apply and click OK. You can see that the profit and or loss is available in your in your dimension. So you can make a separate thing. You can create a sheet, name it as profit or loss. Okay, and you can just drag and drop the profit or loss here, and you can drag and drop the profit here. You can see that these are all loss. Okay, and these are all
Hmm.
profit.
Okay. So
Okay,
where is the
and
statement you have mentioned over there?
here it is profit or loss. Here it is, oh god.
Okay, okay, okay. So that is the statement it is from.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see here, if you just wow profit, you can see here, right? On
Mm-hmm.
the label, on the
Or
tooltip.
else I can change the, or else I can change the view also of the graph.
Yeah, you can change, like you can just use it, you can change the view however you want. Okay, so like a
Mm-hmm.
line chart or in the show me, you can just go and select here, make it into this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I have created a dimension, right? That is a profit or loss dimension. It's here. Can you see it's here? Okay, you
Right.
can just drag and drop the profit or loss to the marks card color where it will show you the colors for that. So,
Okay, got it. I
okay,
think this looks
so
good.
yes, so if it is profit, then it should show me green, and if it is loss, it will show me red. Click apply and click OK. You can see.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
Yes,
likewise, you
great.
can
Yeah,
change it.
yeah. Thanks.
Welcome. So I think Ujjala got her answer here. Comparison, negative, positive.
Yes. Sure.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So, yes, any doubt in this? So, calculated field, if you want to create an extra calculation, if you feel like your data source don't have additional measures or additional data to visualize whatever you want or create a report, then you can go ahead with the calculated field. Okay, you can use anything. You can just click here, the calculated field here, and you have a small arrow, right? You have a small arrow here. Just click on that arrow where it will show you possible functions which you can use. Okay, number function, string, date, type conversion, everything. And it is not mandatory that you have to use all the function to do the calculation. Simply you can go and type sales plus profit. Okay, simple. But sales plus okay, profit ID is a string, sales is a number, so it is showing an error. So profit you can enter. Okay, so simple calculations also you can do it. So according, based on your need, based on what you have to visualize, if that calculation is not available here, then don't worry, just go ahead and do that. Any doubts? Shall we go with the date field parameter, how to add the date field? Or if anyone is still having doubt here, please let me know. Don't carry your doubts to the next session. Okay, let us create a date field parameter. Okay, that is if like this. Okay, in the previous one, if I select this, no, it should show me something. But instead of this, if I select a year, it should show me the year-wise calculation. If I select a month, it should show me month. If I select a week or a day, something, it should show me the accordingly. It should show me the visualization. Okay, that is what we are going to create. As usual, you have to create a parameter first. Okay, we are going to create a parameter and then we will be creating a calculated field in order to access that. Okay, so create a parameter first. Right click on this drop down, go to create parameter. Okay, and I'm going to name it as a date parameter. And here again, I'm going to make it as a string. Why? Because date and date time parameter will be similar to the date filter. Okay, in date filter, what will we do? We'll be telling which is the start date, which is the end date. Accordingly, it will show us the result. And we can tell us between which date, at least which date, at most which date. We have discussed that, right? Filters. We will also discuss the filters. Don't worry. Again, for a simple recap. So this date time will similarly look like a date filter. So what we are going to do, since we are going to pass it as a string, so I'll be creating a string parameter here, okay, for the date. Got it? I'll explain completely first. I'll create, while creating, I'll explain, and again, I'll explain it so that you will have some clarification. Okay. So year and quarter. Usually what we will do, we will drag and drop the date on the column and we will drill it down. Okay. Instead of that, whenever I select something, it should happen. This is what my idea. So month, week. So if you want to go with a day, you can go with the day as well. Okay, just click OK. You can see that the date parameter is available in my parameter. Now I'm going to create a calculated field. Okay, so while creating, I'm just going little fast. Again, I will explain. Okay, date calculation. So as we are going to do with the case, okay, date parameter, I'm calling the date parameter here. When, okay, when I select year, okay, when I select year, then what should happen? I should see the year of order date, right? Year of order date, but it will throw me an error. Okay, why it will throw me an error? So just I'm ending it in order to show you what is the error here. Okay, though it will be calculated, but I am trying to pass a string. Okay, I have created a value as a string in the parameter, but here I am passing it as an year, which is a date data type. Okay, so in if I try to visualize this, it will not give me the exact output. Okay, it will show me null or something like that. So what I should change, I should convert this into the string. Are you all getting my point? See, this is the order date is a date data type. Okay, whereas I am trying to, I have created the date parameter as a string value. Okay, so if I pass the date parameter to the string value, it will show me, it will not show me the exact visual what I want, what I expect. It will show me a different thing. So what I have to do, I have to convert this date into a string. How I can convert? Simply use str before your thing. That will convert your date into the string. So I'm just passing str, which will convert my date into the string. str open. want to tell again, so here what is happening here is what? My date, just trying to, I have created the parameter as a string, but here I'm trying to pass the date. Your visual will not be good if you do like this. So I'm just trying to convert that into the string. Okay, when quarter. So then str, what it should show? It should show me the year as well and the quarter. It should show me which year and which quarter, right? Am I right? It should show me which year and which quarter. So I'm just using str of, okay, let me just go with year of order date. Okay, and it should also show me, okay, year of order date, and it should also show me what? It should also show me the quarter, right? So these are the functions which you should know. That is why I am just showing it here. Okay. Don't think like why a lot of functions she is introducing in a single formula, because this is the exact place where you can easily understand why we are using this and why we are using that. Okay. Once, yeah,
Gomati, what is str? Yeah, string is it?
str will convert anything into a string. Type
Okay.
conversion.
Okay,
Okay.
type
This is
conversion.
So
actually a
here,
date. Yeah.
here we are using the order date and year. I understand for the first one because we want to select the year. So we are selecting it as a year. But quarter, why are we using as year once again?
Why? Because I want to see the year quarter. This year belongs to which? Sorry, this quarter belongs to which year? I want to see that, right?
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Are you getting my point, or you want some
Yeah,
more
yeah.
clarification?
Quarter.
So which
So
year,
first
which
which
quarter?
year and the date name.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, we are getting into the quarter.
Yes.
So if you
Date
want
name is
monthly, then year,
No, no, it should show
quarter,
me
and
year
month.
and quarter. If you want to show quarter and the year, then you can make it as quarter first and the year second. See how it will show, 2021 and quarter one. Like this, it will show. Okay. If you want to display only the quarter, okay, only Q1, Q2 is enough for me. Then you can simply go ahead with this. Okay, it will, what it will show is what quarter, which quarter it is, Q1. Like that, it will show you. If you want to display like 2021 quarter 1, 2021 quarter 2, 2021 quarter 3, like that, if you want to display, then you have to use the year as well. So that is why I have used here the year. Yes,
Yes, yes, Kumte. Clear.
clear. Likewise, you have to just go ahead with the month. Month. Then you can just give like, this is the alternating. Even I just want to show this date name. So date name, which will display you the name of that. You can tell the date path, month, comma, order date. Okay, and plus you have to add a plus because we are combining two different thing, right? STR, and you can use year of order date. Close. So the brackets, please don't forget the brackets because that will also throw you an error. Okay. So when week, so let us just go ahead with, I'll just stop with the week and then I'll show you the days. Okay. So how it is displaying, month. Okay. Week. Then you can go ahead with week. So I'm showing you every possibilities. Okay. All possibilities, like how you can just make it. Date part. And it is week. So date, I hope you all will be working with the dates. So that is why I just wanted to show you everything related to date. Open bracket, open, close, close. Everything is closed. Week, press str of date part, open bracket. Okay, this is a small week. Okay. Okay, so let us see how it is. See, this is one possibility. Okay, so this is for type conversion. How you can convert a date into a string. Okay, why should I convert a date into a string? Because we have created a parameter as a string parameter. And here, since you wanted to just display the year like 2021, 2023. Okay, just only this. So I'm just converting it into the string. So if you want to convert that into the strings, just simply go ahead and type str. Okay. If you want to convert into integer, go ahead and type int. But you cannot convert string into an integer. That is a different topic. We will discuss that when we get time. Okay. Type conversion. It is completely depend on the total memory space it holds. Okay, so here you are converting this type, and second one is you are converting again, and this is a quarter. You want to just fetch the quarter. Okay, so the date name, it is fetching the quarter, and the second one is month. You are fetching the month here, and you are converting the year. You wanted to display the year as well, and here you are displaying week. Okay, week plus, and you are giving the week order date. So let us just visualize this so that you will get some clarification on this. Okay, I'm just going to click apply. I haven't created the calculation for day. Okay, I have just
Just
created
one
till week.
second,
Yeah,
Gomati,
yes,
we'll
yes, please.
make a note of it. The
Yes, yes,
date
yes,
part and
please.
week is okay.
Do you want this? You please type. Then only you will get some. If you are getting some error, please let me know. I'll tell you how to rectify the error.
Yeah.
If I send this, no, it will be like simply copying and pasting. But if you get any error in the future while you work, then you cannot figure out where
Yeah.
the exact error is. Yeah,
So some
good. It's
error is
good to.
coming in. I think
Yeah.
I'll share.
Please share. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm.
date parameter, yeah, then star here. So this is first one is fine.
Can you make it bigger? Like, can you move your cursor to the right side of this date calculation window? No, no, just come down, come little down,
Okay.
right side, the border of the date calculation. Yeah.
Increase
Just
it.
and make it bigger. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you click on the error? Yeah. The week, like when week, then week,
Mm-hmm.
the W is small letter.
This one, huh?
Yes, yes.
Why it should be small letter?
Actually, that is what the error it shows me. And here near the date name quarter, it is showing an error. Date name quarter Q is a small letter. And after
Yeah.
that, yeah, quarter and comma, then order date.
This is a small letter.
And
Okay.
comma, yes, comma.
Okay.
M month, can you just make it M?
This is a
Small
small
M,
letter.
yeah, yes.
Okay.
Can you click on the error? Let me just see like what is the error, what might be the error. Expected closing parameter in str1 2 1 2, you have closed it. First one 1 2 1 2, yes, closed. Second one 1 2 3, yeah. In the quarter, near the quarter, when quarter then str, before the plus you have to give a closing parameter before the s, plus before the plus,
Where here is it?
plus,
Okay.
yeah, addition symbol.
Okay.
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 Yeah, week, w, small w, week.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's the second.
Apply and okay. Yeah. Is anyone is facing error in the calculated field? Please let me know. Definitely, there will be some errors. If you share it with me so that I can help you.
If you can show the results once so that we'll
Yes,
try.
yes, yes, yes. Sure, sure.
Because I didn't understood the formula completely
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, I'll show you. So just click OK. And I'm going to use the order date to the column, date calculation to the column, and yes, sales to the row, and the date parameter to the show parameter. If I change it to the quarter, see, you can see here that 2011 1 it is showing. Okay, this is the quarter name of the quarter. It is okay. One is the quarter name. 2011 2 is the second quarter. Why it is like this? You have to display as Q1. Okay, see, if I go to the date calculation and edit, you can see here quarter I have used year. Okay, year is coming, and then I am just fetching the quarter from that. Okay, from the date I am just fetching the quarter, which will show as 1 2 3. Okay, now I'm going to change one thing here. I want to show it as a Q1, right? It is 1 2 3, but I want to show it as a Q1. Then what I will do, I will use a Q here. Okay, it is calculation is valid. So I'll click apply and I'll click OK. You can see here that it is showing Q1. Can you see? See this one. Okay, the quarter is what it is calling the parameter. Okay, it is getting the list from the parameter. I am getting only the year from the order date. Okay, so it is displaying me 2011. Okay, I'm getting only the year. And then I am getting the quarter from the order date. So previously what it shows me only one, because what is the quarter? 1 2 3 4 4 quarters will be there. But I want to display it as a Q1. Okay, so if I simply give Q, then how it will display? 2011 Q1, it will display like this. Okay, I want some space I want a small character between it. So what I did a slash and Q. Okay, what happens here? It shows me like slash Q1 slash Q2 slash Q3 slash Q4. If you want to change and see, you can change. See, I'm just, if I want to just simply give a hyphen, okay, just give a plus symbol and then go with a double quotes, give a small space, give apply. You can see it has created a space here. Okay, all these are a string because we are dealing with a string. So if you want to add a single space, you have to give a space inside the double quotes. If you wanted to add a asterisk here, you have to give give a asterisk inside the double quotes. Okay, but why I want to give plus? Because you are adding an year, you are connecting here, you are concatenating multiple things. Okay, I need a year here. Okay, I need a quarter, I need some space here, and it has to display me the quarter. Okay, now I'm just deleting this year. Okay, even this year is not at all required. If I am deleting the year here and if I click apply, you can see that it is showing only 1 2 3 4. How will you know that which year it belongs to, which year quarter it is? So if you want to display the year, then you have to again go with year. That is, you have to bring the year first and then you have to display the date name. So if I'm not giving any space here, then how it worked? It simply worked like 2011 1, 2011 2. who that like you can understand, okay, this is a quarter because we have added the quarter, but how come the stakeholders or someone who is viewing your dashboard will understand? They will not understand. So if you wanted to add something within your string, because everything is considered to be the string, okay, if I want to add some things to the string here, okay, order date, this
But
is simply I'm just,
Gomati, so in the top it will come, no? The year it is showing actually for us. The order date
well,
in the top.
yes, top it will show
If
you
you see,
because you have
so
used
that it,
this year
huh,
here, okay,
correct. Yeah.
because on the top you are using it here. But imagine like you are just use, if you wanted to display only that is if you are showing like this, whether
Mm,
someone who is not viewing this year, they cannot understand,
yeah.
and they will think like, okay, that is 2011, but here it is showing 2011 1, 2020 1112. What is this? So in order to give see, if you use 1 plus 1 plus in between two numbers, it will be considered as addition. Okay, if you are using plus between two strings, for example, cat plus agary, okay, it will be considered as category. Okay, this is concatenation. If you use plus between two string, it is a concatenation. So what I'm doing here with this plus, I'm concatenating the year plus quarter plus something I wanted to add, that is to tell that this is my year. Okay, this is the quarter. So I'm just adding plus any space, or else I can use hyphen q, or I can see if I'm leaving a space before and after the hyphen q, you can see that that is also applied here. Okay, if I'm using a hashtags. Okay, how you want to display, you have to think. No, I don't want year, I just want the quarter. Then simply go and delete this. Okay, it will show you like this. If you wanted that q1, no, I want q1, then simply go and type q1, give a space, close it, plus. Okay, plus is used to add, concatenate. Now, can you understand what I'm trying to tell here? Why we are adding the Q here? Why we are adding the year here?
Gomati, I
Yes.
do the calculation, but I'm getting a two error. Can
Yeah.
you help me on that?
Yes, please.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Do let me know when you can see my screen.
Yeah. Meanwhile, please, others just see. Yeah. Can you please make it bigger?
Yes, I'm doing.
Okay. So the quarter, the Q is small letter.
Which
It is
one?
showing the underline. It is showing a red color underline, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. In your calculation itself,
Mm-hmm.
month, M is a small letter. M is small. Q is small.
This one I need to make it
Yes,
small.
yes,
Okay.
please. And M, month is small. M is small in the month. Under that, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
So this one is from the.
Yeah, you are calling the date name, right?
Mhm.
That is a function where you have to pass the date part. What is the date part? Either a month or a quarter or a day or which one? Okay, that should be a small
Okay.
letter.
But for this one, what we provide the same thing
The
we need to
year.
update.
Yes,
Yes.
what
Year,
what you are
quarter, month.
creating it in a parameter, the
Correct.
exact thing you have to give it in the when, near the Wednesday when.
Okay. So
Okay,
here
what
That's
you have
the
again.
created in the
value.
parameter,
Value,
that is
right?
the value.
That's the.
Yes, exactly. That's the value.
Oh, okay. So in the brackets, it should be small only, all small keys.
Mm. Yes, small. That is the
Okay.
default
Okay.
argument which is
Mm-hmm.
created when the function is created.
So order
You can
calculated
drag and drop the dimension calculator. Where is the dimension? Yeah,
date
date calculation.
calculation
Yeah,
and
and the
sales. Yeah.
sales. Yeah,
Mhm.
and you can give show parameter. Go and change the quarter. Okay.
Okay, so I need to change this one, correct?
Yeah. If you want, how you want, if you want like this, you are fine with this, then go ahead with that. Or else, no,
Mhm.
I want something different.
So I put that Q, but why it is not showing?
No, it will not show because it is very congested, right? Just move your cursor there. No, it is showing, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, you can adjust it. If you just move little bit, it will show you. Or else go to the above the column. You can see standard,
Hmm.
right? Above the column, column pill.
Above the, okay.
You can see standard. No, the here date calculation above the date calculation.
Mm-hmm.
You can see
Standard.
standard. Yeah, click here and click entire view. Entire view, last one. Okay, even the full view is this. Okay.
Yeah.
You just come, no, you just come near the any one bar. Come near any
Mm-hmm.
one bar, down, down, down to the axis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just move little bit to the first little bit. You can see a two-headed arrow. If you just move, no,
Mm-hmm. Here I
somewhere
need
you
to,
will see.
but
Yeah,
there
even
is
there
no
you can,
space. But there is
might
no
be, that
space.
might be the reason. Yeah. You can try to move up as well, like where it will show you down.
Mhm.
Okay, side. There is a small. Okay, it is not like it is there, but it is not
Yeah,
viewable.
because
That
I
is what
already utilized that
it's
side,
a
entire
entire
side.
view. Yes, you can make it a standard.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Thank you.
that's it.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. So anyone is facing error in the calculated field?
Not an error, Gumti, I have a question. I know you
Please.
wanted us to understand how to convert
Yes,
string date parameter into a string. That's why you
yes,
intentionally use the string initially when you
yes.
created a parameter. But what if you use date instead of string? What complications we would avoid it here?
You can try that. See, I'm just deleting and showing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't used a string str here. So what it is showing, it will throw me an error. Expected type integer found a string result type of case expression must match.
No, I'm
So,
saying while creating the parameter itself,
okay, that
there we have
date
selected the string.
parameter will similarly look like a filter. Okay, I'll just show you. In date parameter, see what here we are giving. We are just giving like, okay, this is what I want. Okay, we are selecting which one, which dimension you want to see, a month or a week or a year, like that you are seeing. If you
Mhm.
are using a date parameter, then what you will be using, you have to tell which is the first date, which is the start date, which is the end date, right?
Hmm.
You have to tell that. That is directly possible with the filter. You can drag and drop the order date here, where if you go to the a month or a year, okay, or range of the dates, you can just select, okay, you can just give the filter. The same thing your parameter will work like. If you just go to that filter, if you show the filter, you can do all these things in the filter itself.
So what limitations it has as compared to?
Only limitation within a filter and the parameter is what filters are for only that particular workbook.
Mhm.
Okay, so you cannot use this filter. If you go to the next sheet, no, you cannot see the
Mhm.
filter here, but you can see the parameters. All the parameters, whatever you have created, it will be available here. Okay,
Understood.
the primary
Can you
purpose, yeah, please.
I mean, can you show me the week because that formula I didn't understood the
Yeah, yeah,
last
sure,
part
sure,
where
sure.
week
Date
then
parameter,
week plus STM.
date calculation. Yes. When week, okay, this week is getting from the parameter. Then I have shown you another possibility. Okay, either you can do like this, or else I want to display that this is a week. Okay, week, which week it is. Okay, I'll show you how it worked. If I select a week, see how it is showing week, and it is a 31, week 31, week 32.
Okay.
Okay, if I'm not giving that, okay, so I can delete that and show you. If I'm not giving this is not mandatory basically. I'm not
Yeah,
giving
I
this.
understand.
Yeah, it will show you only 31, 32, 33.
Mhm.
But on the top, you will have only the year. but they cannot, nobody can understand. So what, either here you can give, or else after this you can give a plus, and you can tell it is a week. Okay, week, 31st week.
First week, yeah.
Okay. Okay, like this you can do either way.
Oh, got it, got it.
So anyone didn't, and even if you didn't understand why we are using this double quotes and week, why should I do give the Q here? What is the purpose of double quotes giving here? Please let me know, because you all will be working with the date in your real-time data. You should know all these functions and how you wanted to concatenate two things. Okay, even if I wanted to give this, if I wanted to tell, okay, if I want to display my name, I have to use a plus. Okay, why I'm using a plus? Because I am adding a new string to it, and I'm adding my name, and I have to close the string. So if you wanted to add a new string, then you have to do this. Okay, plus. So plus is a binary operator which will act as an addition when you use two arithmetic, that is a two numbers. And the same binary operator, addition plus symbol, will be like a concatenation if you use two different string. Okay, C is a string and O is a string. I can even show you the example here. That is plus, if I use 1 which is inside the double quotes, which will be considered as a string. Okay, the same 1 and 2, if I give inside the double quotes, which will be considered as a string and not as a integer. I cannot use the integer here because I have created the parameter as a string, so it will accept only the string.
Yeah. And in the quarter, you intentionally removed string, right? str.
Yes, yes.
Just to show us, okay. Here.
See what is happening here. The last one, I have added 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay, the 3 is converted into str and it is showing the 3 here. I'm just showing for your understanding. Okay, see this 1 2 exactly appeared here, and here I have calculated something, right? I can just go ahead with 5 plus 5 or 5 plus 3. Okay, so what happened? This 5 plus 3 is first calculated, which is 8, which is converted into string, and it is showing me the output. Okay, why should I convert into string? Because if I directly give it in like this, it will throw me error. My parameter is getting only the string, and here I'm trying to pass a integer, so it is showing me the error.
And we don't have to use str before date name, right? Only once.
Yes.
If you use in after when, that's enough.
Oh, here you are telling, huh? Because no. Here you don't want, because anyhow from the order date, it is getting only the date name of the date, that is quarter. Which quarter it is?
Okay.
It will by default it is a string. It is a string here. Okay, if you wanted to get the quarter exactly from the order date directly, and it should display it as such. See, if you use this string, no year, no, what it is showing? It is showing 2021. This is actually a number, but I want to convert this into a string in order to display. Okay, but here it will get only one. Okay, one, which is the quarter name of the quarter. Okay, which is date name, right? Date name is a string. Any doubts, please? Or else we can leave for the break. If you have any doubts, if you have any error while creating a calculated field, please let me know. I can clarify you here. But please try to type. Yeah.
हेलो
Yes,
ठीक
yes,
है ठीक है
please.
मैं डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था
Okay. So shall we go for the break? You all are fine?
Yes, go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. So we will meet Hi everyone, welcome back.
Hi,
Hello.
Gomti.
Hi.
Hi, Gomti.
Hi. Great to see you all soon. Okay, I hope we can proceed, right? So you all clear? Your calculation is good. No errors. If anyone is facing error, let me know, or else I'll go to the next topic. If anyone is facing any calculation error, please let me know. Okay, fine. So we'll be discussing about funnel chart, okay? How to create a funnel chart. So why do we understand funnel chart? Because which is not directly available in our normal visuals, okay? You can see if you just go and click on the show me icon, you can see various chart. If you just move your cursor on any one chart, it will show you what type of chart it is. Okay, here you can see. So here you can see what the chart it is and what are the dimensions and measure it needs and how you have to use that. Okay, so here you don't have funnel chart. So let us first understand why do you need a funnel chart? Okay, what is the purpose of this? So funnel chart will look like this. Okay, like how our normal funnel will look like this. Okay. So this is a filter icon in Tableau, but this is how a funnel looks like, right? So there will be some shapes like this. So this is a way to represent linear workflow. Okay, so it will show you like how the workflows are going on, and represent and understand the progression of workflow in a process. You can understand how the process went on. So considering a case study related to HR, okay, this is a sample case study. You can use it anywhere. You can take a recruitment funnel. So applicant tracking. Visualize the progression of a job applicants through a various stages of recruitment. Okay, so for example, for recruitment, if you have multiple stages. So in the first stage, how many people have joined, like how many people have appeared, and the next stage, how many has filtered, and what happened, and finally, how many people have been selected. Okay, like this. So you should understand for which type of data and for what type of scenario you have to use a chart. Okay, so time to hire. So analyze how long it takes to hire a candidate. With this chart, you can easily analyze how long you are taking to analyze to finalize a candidate, how long it is taking to hire a candidate. Okay, and what is the actual hire, identifying a bottlenecks and areas for improvement. So all these things which can be easily understood with the help of a funnel chart. This is regarding recruitment funnel. Like employee onboarding. So track the onboarding process for the new hires. So there will be a lot of onboarding process, like they will be first assigned um, with initial their mail IDs or something, and after 1 or 2 days they'll be getting their access to the laptops or something else, and insurance filling, other details, personal. So all these things, like how many days it is taking probably. Okay, so onboarding process. Likewise, compliance training. So you can relate with your own department. Okay, don't think that okay, only two departments I am showing. I am just giving you a sample scenario so that you can relate with your own work and where you are working exactly, and what are the scenarios you can work on this particular funnel chart. So shall we create the funnel chart? Create a new sheet. You can create a new sheet by clicking on this icon. And also, please let me know if this Tableau, walking through the Tableau, like where to get it, how to place it, you're getting confused. Please let me know. I'll tell you again. Okay. Click on this icon where it will take you to create a new sheet. Okay. Double click here and then you can make it as a funnel chart. Okay, it's a basic funnel chart. First, we will create a basic funnel chart, and also I'll show you how to create an effective and advanced funnel chart. Okay, are you all with me? Are you all here?
Yes, yes.
Great. So now let us just drag and drop the measure to the rows. Okay, I'm just dragging and dropping the measure to the row. I hope you're doing. Drag and drop any measure. I'm using a sales. If you want to go with the profit, please drag and drop the profit. We'll be discussing about the profit as well in the next advanced funnel chart. So that is why I'm using a sales here. Okay, you can drag and drop the sales. And then I wanted to see the how the funnel, like how the sales works in every region. Okay, you have to drag and drop any dimension. You can take category, you can take a segment, you can take a subcategory, so whatever it may be. I am taking a region here and drop it to the color of a mark card. Okay, so here you can see color. So you have to drag and drop any dimension to the color of the mark card. Okay, it is not mandatory that you have to just use region. Okay, you can take category as well. Okay, like how you want, what you wanted to analyze. Okay, you can even use subcategory. What you want to analyze, you can just drag and drop it. Okay, you all are fine till here.
Yes, Gomati.
Yes.
Great. Now I want to make it as some size, right? So I'm just dragging the same measure. Okay, what measure I have used in the rows, I'm going to use the same measure in the size. Sales to the size. Okay, based on the sales happened in every category, subcategory, it is adjusting the size. Based on the sales, it is adjusting the size. See, if anyone is still in the first step, please let me know. Okay, I couldn't see the hand raised, or you just unmute and talk to me. So here what I did is, what first thing I have dragged and dropped the measure to the rows and a dimension to the color and the same measure to the size. Okay, accordingly the size has changed. Now you have to make it in a descending order. You can see that the descending icon is available on the top. Okay, this is a descending order and this is an ascending order. So just give the descending order. You can see that some funnel has appeared here. If you make it to the ascending order, it will be reversed. Yes, sorry.
No, Gomati, nothing.
Yeah. So there is a descending. If you want the upside down funnel, then you can go with an ascending order. But we want to see which is the highest towards the lowest one, right? So I have used the descending order here. And then I'm going to make the
Gomati,
yes,
so
please.
we have done the descending, but the size seems to be different. I will just show you. For you, it is coming differently. So, is anything we have done it differently? See, I've done the descending.
You have used the size, the subcategory to the size. Make it out and make the measure sales to the size.
Oh, okay.
Sales.
Okay.
Yes, got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Anyone still facing any issues? Okay, are you all fine till this? So this is a small funnel, right? So I wanted to make it little more bigger. So go to this place where you can see a standard drop down. Just click on that and make it as an entire view. Okay, click there and make it entire view. Subcategory, I think the last one will not be visible. So I'm just dragging the region again. Okay. Region to the color. Okay, if you're using subcategory, fine, but the data, the last data will not be visible. So that is why I'm just changing it. Okay, now I'm just going to drag and drop the sales to the label where it will show me the label, and also the same dimension, which is the subcategory to the label. Okay, the same thing. which you wanted to view. Even here it will be available, but because of the space, it is not showing up here. Okay, don't worry. It will show till here, but because of space, it is not visible. So for that, I'm just going to use the subcategory in the filter. And I'm going to see only few. Okay, so that you can see. So because of the space availability, it is not showing up. Okay. It's not mandatory that you have to use the filter, but I just want to show you
What you selected in the filter, Gomati?
all. I just created all. Open the filter
Hmm.
and just click OK. Everything will be selected in the list.
Okay.
And then the right side, you can click show filter where it will show up the filters here.
What is show highlighter?
And how do I size this, the bigger one?
Sorry. You can adjust the size here.
Yeah, but I'm not able to.
No, you have to select this entire view. I think at the top,
Yeah,
it
okay,
may be
okay.
showing as
This
a
is what you're asking.
standard. That has to be changed as the entire view. Yes.
On the top.
Ah,
Okay, I
uh,
thought you are asking to adjust the size here. So that is why just showing size. Thank you.
okay.
Is someone
And is there a
ask-
way that I can change the shape of it instead of the rectangle box? Can I get it as a proper funnel or any shape that I can do that?
um for this, because since we are using a automatic case, it will be like this. Next thing I'll be showing an area chart, like exact funnel. Okay, that we will, I'll just show you. This is how it will create it. It is actually created as a bar chart and it is making you something like this. If you want to change this, no, you can go ahead here and try to change.
Yeah, when I'm trying to change that, I'm getting pie charts or these lines itself, I'm
Yeah,
getting circles and all.
only these possibilities are there. So we will discuss one more funnel chart where it will look some more good compared with some this.
Okay.
Okay. So this is one way of analyzing your data. That is a sales which happened throughout, and what is the highest one, which is, and what is the lowest one. Okay. Whereas if I want to compare the negative profit towards the profit positive one, or a different types of funnel chart, we will be creating that. Create a new sheet. I hope
Gomati,
you all
one
done.
question.
Yeah.
See on the filter, it is not showing up for me. It is showing I can't, untake or something. Do you know why? So I this filter, like what you're showing, we can select,
No, no.
right?
Go to the filters left side. There is a filter. No region. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right click there and click
Uh-huh.
show filter.
Okay. Okay. So now I can select it. And some of the regions it is not coming up, the
Yeah,
label.
I told
It may
no
be
the
because of
because of the
it
size. Yeah.
size. Okay.
You can reduce the size of that label. Yeah, just let us try that. And someone asked something, I think highlighting,
Yeah,
right?
show highlighter. Yeah.
Yeah, it is like, see the show highlighter, you can see that this will be highlighted. Okay.
Sorry, which one?
Okay.
I'm just selecting. See, before show highlighted, what happened is what how, you can see how it is looking like. Okay.
Yeah.
This show highlighter will work perfectly when we are using a dashboard. So you can see that this is the highlighted filter. Okay, others will not be highlighted, where you can see that you can just drag, drop here and something. And down you can see highlight subcategory. You can highlight some subcategory and show. You can see here, no?
Oh, okay.
So accessories is the highlighted one. So again, if I click and if I try bookcases, so bookcase will be highlighted. Okay, why others are not appearing? Because I haven't selected in my filter. Okay, I'm showing here. Okay. If you click on show highlighted, it will show you like this. And if you want to highlight any specific subcategory, then you can enter here. Okay, you can type it and make it highlighted. So I'm typing here book accessories. So accessories will be highlighted, others will be dimmed down. Okay.
Got it. Yeah, I
So
think for
the regarding
dashboards, this is very useful.
yes, dashboards we'll be using this. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And if you want to reduce the size, okay, you can go to the label here. This is formatting. Okay, you can click the label here where the size is there. Okay, click here and go to the font and make it smaller or even smaller, so that few will other thing is visible, right? Before that binders was not visible, now it is visible. So there is no space to show that. That is why it is not showing up here. Okay, in order to, that is why I have added the filters so that you can see. If you have only fewer data, you can see, or see, can you see now? Like,
Yeah, I think if I reduce font, I will get more
yes,
visibility.
something will work. Yeah. Okay, anyone is facing any issues, or if you have any doubt, as we discussed before, why you have to use a funnel chart to show, like, for example, if you have three phases for recruiting a people, okay, so assume that this is the phase one, okay, and this is phase two, and this is phase three, or how many days it is happening. Phase one is happening immediately within 2 days. Phase two is happening for 5 days. Okay. Phase three is happening for 1 day. So you can see which one is taking a longer time. So the phase two will be in the top. Okay. And phase three will be on the second most, and phase one will be here. Likewise, you can compare and use and to show how the works are happening and how the process and how the workflow is happening so far. So you can visualize that. Shall I go to the advanced chart, or is still someone is trying to do this? I hope everyone are fine, right? Raghu, Arvind, Shrikant, anyone
Yeah,
is
yeah,
fresher,
we're good.
Yes,
Latif,
Gomiti, yeah.
Neetu,
Done.
everyone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
did I
Good,
miss
good,
to
Gomati.
someone? Richa,
Good one.
Tripti. Yeah, great. So next one is advanced chart.
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, great. So next one is advanced. We'll be trying to see the profit through the ship mode. Okay, so if you go to the data source, you can see that you have a ship mode. You have, I think, three types of ship mode. One is a standard class and first class and the same day and second class. Okay, I think four ship modes are there. Okay, in which I'm getting a more profit. Okay, in which thing I'm getting a more profit and which I'm getting a least profit, like that. Okay, if you want to compare that, you can also go with the funnel chart. So for that, I'm using a ship mode. Okay, drag and drop it to the rows. Drag and drop the ship mode to row. And profit to column. I'm repeating again, drag and drop ship mode to row and profit to column. And again, make it as descending, because we have to see highest towards the lowest. Okay, so make it descending, you will get this chart. I hope you all are with me. What I did is, what I have dragged and dropped the ship mode to the row and the profit to the column, and made it as descending. Okay, highest towards the lowest. So now you can see that you have a bar chart. You can change the chart here, okay, to the area chart. I'm just going to change the chart to the area chart. Okay, all you are are fine till this step, or do you want me to
Yes.
repeat again?
Very good.
Good.
Can you repeat that once again?
Yes, sure. So first I have dragged and dropped the profit to the columns. Okay, this is the first step. And then ship mode to the rows. This is the second step. Okay, and then I made it descending, which is the third step. And I made
Area chart.
this automatic to area chart, which is the fourth step.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can imagine this based on your data, because I cannot access your data, I cannot see your data. So you just imagine what type of thing which you have to. So whenever I'm using a profit or sum, assume that this is a measure, okay, or this is a number, and ship mode, which is a string, which is a dimension. Okay, I hope you all are done till this. Now I wanted to create a negative profit, right? So far I have a profit, but I have to calculate the negative profit. So I wanted to create a calculated field. Okay, I'm naming it as a negative profit, and I'm making it minus profit. I want to see the negative profit, so I'm naming it as a negative minus profit. So the thing is, like, I want to see like a funnel like structure. It is not only like a negative profit. Okay, I want to see like a funnel like structure. Okay, sorry, this is an inverted funnel. So I want to see like this structure. Okay, so if I use a positive, you can see that already my one phase is ready. Okay, this is the funnel. This phase is ready. This phase is ready here. But I want to create the second phase, right? So I wanted to make it as a minus negative profit, so that the negative phase will be also be ready. So click OK and drag and drop the negative profit to the left of the sum. Drag and
Gomti,
drop.
could you please
Yes.
repeat the process again after selecting the area?
Okay. After selecting the area, go to the calculated field, create calculated field. Okay. Go to the data pane, click on this drop down. And once if you click, you will get a create calculated field option. Okay. So once if you click create calculated field, you will get a window where you have to name your calculated field. Please name it properly. Name your calculated field.
Okay.
Are you okay till this?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and give the thing like expression like minus profit. Minus. This is minus and this is profit. And click OK. Drag and drop the newly created calculated field to the left of the profit. This is the calculated field which we have created.
So Gomati, this will basically take. How does it calculate negative? It's just a replica
Yes,
with
yes, yes,
negative
exactly.
symbol, right?
Exactly.
Whatever we
Yes,
have.
yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Not from the table where we have shown
Uh-huh,
negative
uh-huh.
profit. Okay.
No, no, no. It will take exactly the negative. So you can just go to the table and see. Okay. So because this is the calculated field which will be reflected in your table, you can just drag negative, negative, negative profit. Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Okay. Profit. It's a negative profit. Minus, minus. It will just add a minus.
But it's not everywhere, right?
Yes. Whenever if there is a negative profit, it will be converted into a positive one, right?
Hmm.
Gomti, it is showing error in my case.
Yeah, can you just share? You will, Ramesh, you will understand once we design. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Sure. Sure.
yeah, yeah. Please share your screen.
Yeah. So this is the error. It's not able
Can
to
you
even
click
drag
there?
it.
Yeah, yeah, edit. Click edit.
Yeah.
Okay, minus should be outside the square bracket. Can you delete the minus and make it outside? Yes. Click apply and click OK.
Okay.
Drag and drop the negative profit to the left of. Great.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. So everyone got the same thing?
Yes, Gomati.
Okay, I hope I'm sharing my screen. It's the same thing you have to do, just make it entire view. So you can see the funnel which you got it, and go to the see on the marks card. Just check the marks card here. You can see this is all. Okay, if you want to do something to the entire visual, then you have to use this all. Okay, if you want to do something specific to this measure, that is sum of negative profit, sum of profit. Okay, sum profit, and this is sum of negative profit. If you want to do something very specific to this, you have to select this and do it. Okay, so just to select the shipment mode, that is sum of negative profit, and move the ship mode to the label. Okay, likewise, you can see that the negative, it is showing only in the left side. Okay.
So Gomati, have
Yeah.
you bought this full view?
Yes. So go here, click this,
Okay.
and make it entire view.
Okay, so this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so if you wanted to display the ship mode to the negative side, just make it, or else you can make the labels to the both. Okay, all side, and you can click on the all and make the ship mode to the color.
When we moved this ship mode to the color, it asks something like which field do you want to drop? It's only ship mode, right? It has mean, max, TNTD, ATTR, and all that.
Can you share where you're trying to move?
I just moved ship mode to color. It is asking drop field.
Okay, you are trying to move it in the negative, that is calculated field which we have created now.
Okay. So
Okay,
then
I have did it in the all.
can
Yeah, because since it's a
you have to
calculated field.
select all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ship mode. Now
Hello.
I'll.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes, please Raghu. Yeah, it's that
Yeah,
clear? Yeah.
yeah, actually clear this entire thing, but actually at the backend, basically, I'm having one doubt. If I'm checking now, the negative profit and positive profit, both of the values are same. So what does this mean actually? This is what the overall
No, but this is
calculation comes to zero.
no. The overall calculation comes to zero, but you can see that that is the thing which we are just adding it here. The profit is here. You got a profit, whereas you are getting that is once if it is going towards down, it is showing nil profit.
Okay.
Okay, so don't compare with the thing which we are seeing now. This is just to show you how to bring the funnel like structure.
Okay, but then overall, this kind of funnel will be same thing only, na? Because the whatever
Yes.
values are there in positive, the same values
Yes,
are there in
that will be in
negative.
the negative. Yes.
Mhm.
So if you have like, see, imagine if you want, even if you wanted to compare with the profit and the sales, you can do it. Okay, instead of creating that, you can add the sales, but it will not be a exact one. Okay, so just to
Okay.
show, like if you wanted to bring the funnel like structure, you can.
Okay.
If you want to bring an advanced funnel like structure, you can do it. This is also a possible one.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, you can even go with this funnel. This is also not a direct visual in your Tableau, so you can also use this.
Okay. Great. Okay. Maybe that doesn't work for sales actually.
Yes. Okay, so color, other than color, like how we will do, like you can just change the colors for that. It's already there, I think. And you can just drag and drop it to the label, sales to the label, sorry, profit to the label, or else you can tell the, even you can use the different measures as well.
Gomati, I'm thinking where such charts, positive, negative, can be used. And maybe
Okay.
I'm thinking one example is to measure temperatures where it can go positive,
Yes, yes,
negative.
yes, 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 yes. If you want this type of chart, like accordingly, you need the data. But for the direct usage in your HR, like as I told, right,
Yeah.
like to see how what is the process, how long it is taking, you can directly use this chart itself.
Yeah. I mean, any example for positive, negative, apart from temperature?
Mm, I couldn't relate with the HR because
Mm-hmm.
I that is not really my domain. So
Yeah, yeah.
I think, for example, if you can think about giving like month yearly bonus, okay.
Mm.
For example, he have joined in this date today, okay, September 21 and 2023. So by October, September 2024, he should have received any incentive or something, okay, some incentive or a bonus or something. But the incentive is delayed or sometimes it has taken a longer time, then you can compare that, how long it is taking to give the incentives, or how long it is taking, whether it is taking a long time, extended time, or it is exactly given in the same date.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Got
is
it.
that because of the performance of that particular employee, or because of the team, or because of some other reasons like that? I think we can show that.
I think this will work in descending manner basically. So it will
Yes,
exactly show the mean and median.
yes. So you can use that. Yes.
Yeah, like a normal distribution curve,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
inverted.
Mm.
Yes. Shall we go to the next? Anyone still
Yeah, yeah.
doing it? Yeah. So we have seen some little advanced thing. We will just go with an analytics part. Okay. We will try to see clusters and predictions. Of course, the previous basic session we have already discussed how to create a forecast and how to create a cluster. But in detail, we can also see how the model is working, and how we can just see what are the various calculations happened and everything. Okay. So first we will discuss about the clusters. Okay. How we can create a cluster and why it is used. Okay. So clustering is basically we'll be using for analyzing, okay, which is to divide the data set into a segments or clusters of relevant value. For example, if you have multiple, that is if you are having an age, okay. So, for example, if you are having 100 records or 1,000 records, and there will be many people of in 21 age, or 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50, like this. If you wanted to make them as a group, okay, then you can go with a cluster. Okay, where this cluster will exactly give you like this analysis, clustering analysis will give you is what the first one is: outliers detection. What is outliers detection? For example, accidentally if someone has entered, instead of 100, sorry, instead of 21, they have entered 210, okay, or 21 instead of 21, or instead of 31 they have entered 310 or 315, which is really not a age, right? 315 is not at all possible. 315 is not an age, but they have entered somehow. So this will be showing as a separate one, so you can easily understand that, okay, this is an outlier which is not at all possible with this values. Okay, so clustering helps us conduct a comparative analysis of data, specifically in Tableau. Okay, a cluster contains similar data values of a dimension, that is, the values in a cluster are more related to each other. So we will just create a cluster now. I'm just using a measure here to create a cluster. So I'll be using a sales to column and a profit to rows. Okay, and day order date to color, and I'm just making it to continuous. You just listen, okay? I'll just again tell you. I'll again tell you how it is working, and subcategory to the details. I'm just seeing whether it is coming. Okay. Okay. So again, I'll tell you, don't worry, but just first listen this. This is a clustering analysis where I'm doing for sales and profit. What is happening? Comparing the sales and profit on order date. Okay, monthly wise sales and profit based on the subcategory. Okay, if you just keep your thing, you can see that the table, this is the top categories table, and this has happened on June 2014. Profit is -4 and the sales is 15,608. So if you keep here, you can see what is the profit and what is the sales. Okay, do you want to try? Shall I wait or shall I? Okay, just move the sales. This is the first thing which I did. You can try. First thing, which is the sales measure to the column, some measure to the row. Okay. And then I have moved the order date to color. Where is the order date to the color? And subcategory to detail. So order date, you have to make it to continuous.
So, Gomati, how do you read this data? Means, how do you explain this chart? Can you?
You can see here that the sales, if you just keep your mouse here. Okay, so the sales for copier is higher. Okay, and which is 12. Profit is also higher and sales is also higher. Okay, and if you just go down, you can see this is the line 0K, and you can see these are all the thing which is a negative profit. Okay, and the sales which is below the line. So you can just make it like this. Okay, this part you can just see this part which is completely a negative profit. Okay, these all
Okay.
are negative profit. So what we can do is what we can cluster this. So we can cluster it into 3 or 4 or 5 clusters, where this negative part will be the one cluster and this will be some cluster. So related to between, for example, between 1000 to 10,000 will be one cluster. But the problem here in Tableau is automatically it will create a cluster. We cannot go and tell, okay, this is what the value which you have to cluster. We can just tell, okay, I need 4 clusters or else I need 5 clusters. You can tell the cluster size, but you cannot tell the range of the cluster. But Tableau will understand. It is using k-means clustering. Okay, k-means is an algorithm used to calculate the cluster, which the Tableau is also using the same, and it will create a cluster. Clear? Is anyone is doing? So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Here you have to convert this into a discrete month.
Gomati, why is
Gomti,
that?
could you please
Discrete continue.
explain step 3 once again?
Yeah, sure. I'll tell. 1 minute. Someone is also asking. So what I
Yeah.
did is what I have dragged and dropped the order date to the color. Okay. So once you drag and drop the order date to the color, it will be discrete. Okay. If you click on this right, if you click on this arrow, you will get an arrow there. If you click this arrow, you can see that it is in a discrete, it's a discrete value.
Okay.
You can see you have to convert it into the continuous, or else you can click here month. Okay, this part, okay, the first year, quarter, month, day, more, right? This is a discrete part. And again, you can see the same thing, year, quarter, month, week, day, more. This is a continuous part. So you can click here month to make it continuous.
Okay.
What's the difference? This
So
month versus that month.
yes, discrete is what it is not, it is a whole data. Okay, so here year will be the whole one. Whereas continuous means it will tell you the individual value, which individual sales and profit which has happened throughout that particular year, particularly that month.
Okay. Discrete basically shows, for example, January month's overall sales or profit.
Yes, overall, yeah.
But continuous will
It
be
is the
January
overall,
month's
yes.
individual profits also will be
Exactly.
shown here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, actually in this, actually we are able to identify the maximum orders are falling under this kind of profit.
Yes, yes.
है ना? So this is helping us to understand ki what are the order values falling under with this level of profit. So here you can see
Yes.
between 0 to 2K.
Correct. So what we
Yes,
are
yes, yes.
inferring here?
Right, right.
Which month we can't get it here, right?
So you can, so the month you have to just move, because we haven't added the month over the column or row, because if we add it, no, it will make it like, again, I'm just trying to move it here. Okay, I am moving an order date to column. So the picture itself will change. Okay, you cannot see the consolidated one. Okay, so if you want to just see the overall thing, you have to just go ahead with this structure, and if whatever you wanted to see, for example, month you have added in the color, if you just go and keep your mouse anywhere in that view, it will show you which month it is.
Now, how you arrived with that table, month-wise table, Jan, Feb, March? If I want to have that Jan, Feb, March in one single view?
Sorry, I'm not getting it. As a table you are asking?
No, not a table actually, the same view basically, but month-wise view in the same sheet.
So here, oh, previously I
Columns.
added, right? That is
Ha
what you
ha
are
ha
asking.
ha 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 ha.
Yeah, the order date I dragged and dropped it in the column.
Okay, so this is the month-wise view, na?
This is
Achha,
the
this is
year-wise
year.
view. This is
Okay,
a year-wise
year-wise means
view.
I
You have
can
to make it
filter
as a
out
month.
for the month. Ha, okay, okay. ठीक है. But this is very okay congested, na?
Yes.
This can be arranged actually in.
But even this is not a proper view. Okay, this is a month of order date, month
Still
with
not.
month and profit.
Still not bad actually. This gives a proper analysis. Order and sales. Ha ha. ठीक है, great. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, welcome. So are you all with me till here, or anyone is still not getting what is happening here, or how to arrive this particular visual? Please let me know, or else I can move further.
Gomati, I have a question.
Yes,
How can
please.
we change the range here? Can you see sales and profit range in the chart? It's up to 55K,
No, it
right?
is it is coming based on your data.
Okay,
Your
but when I
data.
select it, for me, it's 140K. It's showing. That's why I'm asking.
So if you wanted to change the K or 1,000 instead of 1,000, I wanted to get it as dollar or something, you can do it. You are
Range we can't
asking
change. If we want to change it to up to 10K, 0 to 10K, it's not possible.
that we can do it. You have to go the format and you have to do it. We can do that.
Okay, from there. Got it.
Yeah, you just try to do it from this. Okay, I'll just complete the cluster and forecast. That is the pending
Yeah.
topic even in the first session. I will again tell you. If you are not getting it, I'll tell you. Okay, you are all till this, right? You are all fine. So if you want to change the color, you can change it. But anyhow, we'll be adding the cluster. Okay, you can go to the analytics part. Analytics part is here. So the first one is data pane. So far we have discussed the data pane, and the second one is the analytics pane. Okay, if you see, you have a cluster option in the model. In analytics, we have three things. Okay, one is summarize, second one is model, and third one is the custom. Okay, we have already discussed about summarize, model, and custom in the basic session. And if few of you are new to this session, right? If you want me to explain again, I can explain in the next session. Okay, definitely I'll explain if you want. Now we'll be discussing these two things, which is forecast and cluster. Okay, we have to use this cluster here. You have a cluster here, right? So just drag and drop the cluster. So what it is happening, By default, it is creating two clusters for you based on the profit and loss. Okay, you can see here that you have two cluster. You can note, you can see here based on profit and based on loss, it is creating a cluster. And here you can see the cluster color. Okay, and the number of cluster is automatic. Automatically, it is trying to segregating these two. Okay, all the blue color are, I think it is a profit, and the orange color all sales. Sales.
Sorry, Gomati, can you repeat how these clusters you are
Yes,
doing it? What
sure,
you
sure, 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 sure. Nothing. You just want to drag. You can see here the cluster, right? You can see the cluster here. Go to the analytics pane. Okay, you can see the cluster option here. This is one option. Or
Okay.
else, yes, please. Yes. Or else you can right click here, and here there should be a cluster option. Okay, they have deleted from here. Okay, got it. Okay, you can go to this analytics and drag and drop the cluster. You will get a cluster. Okay, by default, it will create two clusters. So based on your measure, what are the things
Drag
you
and
have
drop it
added?
to where we have to drop it to?
Here. So I'll show again. Sorry for the confusion. Drag and drop it here. And so you can see, in this cluster, it is the highlighted. It is highlighting it.
Okay, got it. Yeah, thanks.
Great. Is anyone at to get this view? Okay.
Gomati, let me share
Yes.
my screen.
Yes, 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 please.
I got this. Why there are three colors here?
Great.
That's working. Please.
You got it directly. Can you remove the cluster? I
Yeah.
think, yeah. Remove the cluster and try to add the cluster again. Even I am wondering.
For me as well, Gomati, there are
Months
three different clusters.
continuous.
Okay, automatically it is considering, but it should show me, but it is showing you only two things, right? Sales and profit.
Yeah.
Uh, we can edit the cluster. That is not an issue, but we have to figure out why it is showing two clusters. Cluster 2 and cluster 1 for me. Okay, sales and profit. Uh, can you click on that? Cluster
Here it is
1.
showing cluster
Okay.
1. This is
Second one
cluster
is
2.
cluster 2. Okay, it is, I think, okay. Might be based on the version. I'm not, okay. Your version is different, I think. See, why, how it is taking is what? Above some particular value, it is taking one cluster, and median, it is taking one cluster, and below some value, it is taking one cluster. I think that is what happening here. And but it is showing only two measures for you, right? When you try to drag and drop the cluster to into your view.
Yeah, two measures.
Delete, yeah, once more. Sorry, delete it and just try to add cluster again and just keep it simple.
Before that, this is correct, right? Some sales
Yes,
in
yes, yes.
columns,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
profit
Fine.
in.
No, that is even if you move the profit and sales somewhere, no problem. Can you move the month order date above the subcategory?
Okay.
No, anything is fine, but it will default by it is automatically understanding the cluster. It is creating a cluster by itself. Can you just drag and drop it?
Profit and sales.
Just Ramesh, just the month have you selected discrete or continuous?
Okay, see, don't worry. The cluster is creating automatically. You are not. You don't want to worry about it. Okay. We can understand what this cluster is talking about. Okay, don't worry. And
Gomati,
Yeah,
don't
why it
worry
is
Gomati,
even if,
showing
Gomati.
yeah.
the
Yeah,
Yes,
1 minute.
please.
Ramesh,
Mm-hmm.
you click on the month order click. It's
Okay.
three dot. Okay. And you click on
Okay, you are
the
using
next 1 month. Yeah.
Oh,
Next month.
this one.
next second month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So now it will
Okay.
be two. Yes.
Now it is come.
But I have selected continuous here, right? Still okay.
Okay, both are, it's a different one. The continuous will
Okay.
not give you. But
Got it.
I thought, okay, it's a great catch because I thought it is, okay, green color you have changed it to the continuous. Thank you for the help. Anyone is having the, but the three cluster is also no issues. Okay, we can see why this clusters happen and what it is trying to show us. That we will discuss. That we will see.
Okay.
Anyone is having the same issues, or do you want to share the screen?
Yeah, I had, but I tried the same way how Ramesh did now.
Okay. Okay, so here you can just go and click edit clusters. Okay, where you can, this is what the same thing which you will get. If you want to make it as three clusters, you can just make it as three clusters. If you want to make it as five clusters, what is the problem is it will understand. Okay, by default it will create a cluster according to the k-means clustering it is doing. Now you can see that the cluster is added here, right? Okay, just to go right click on the cluster and click describe clusters. Again I'm telling, I hope you all are with me. You all added the clusters here. Yes? Anyone? If still you're facing issues, please let me know. Okay, fine. I hope you all are fine. So you have the clusters in the marks card. Okay, right click on the cluster or else click on this drop down. You can see describe clusters here. Okay, once you describe the cluster, you can see that you have a cluster describing window where you have two tab. One is summary and second one is models. Okay, summary, you can see that, okay, based on what number of points, okay, how many points it has considered between group sum of square. So these are automatically generated based on the k-means clustering thing. Okay, scaling, how it has scaled it. So that is a big algorithm. Okay, k-means clustering is a big, it's an algorithm to create a clusters. Okay, and what are the variables it has used? Level of detail, okay, based on subcategory and month on date year normalized. It has created two clusters and within group what it is, total sum, number of items. See, you can see cluster 1 and cluster 2 not clustered. Okay, everything is clustered here. And number of items it is used for cluster 1, number of items it is used for cluster 2. What is the clustering centers? Center point. Cluster will take a center point and it will do the clustering. Okay, now let me just make it as a three cluster. Okay, I'm going to edit it and I'm going to make it as a three clusters. Now, if I try to describe this, okay, you can see it is a three cluster. Just scroll down cluster 2. It has taken 519 and this is the sum of the profit, though it has taken these two measures. Okay, just analyze the cluster. Cluster 2 it has taken 22, 21 and cluster 3 is 76. It is not a value, it is not the sales value. Okay, number of records it is fetching up. Just look at this, you will get some idea like how it is. So these, okay, how it has calculated the sum of profit, what are the items. So all these things are based on the k-means clusters. Okay, so you have the models here. You can just go and see the model. So SF statistic, p value. So these are the important measures which we will be considering while creating machine learning, that is while machine learning, like while trying to teach the machine or while trying to analyze any data, we'll be doing all these things. You can just go around and check for k means clustering. It will check for the centroid. Okay, it will check for the center space to cluster it, and then it will do the further analysis. Okay, so K-means clustering is a big algorithm. Don't worry, I will not going to teach this because it is a huge thing. And though if you understand, you cannot do anything in Tableau because it is automatic. Okay, this is the big one. So see how it is, how the clusters. If you give one cluster or how based on the iteration, it is automatically calculating the center point. This is what the center point. Okay, so according to this, it is understanding the total number of points it has to do it, and it is finding the it is giving you the view. Okay, so the K means how many cluster you want. N clusters, like 3 clusters or 4 cluster or 5 clusters. According to that, it will create your data into it. Just go to the summary and you can find it. Clusters. But no, you will not get an accurate thing, but it will be a 10 cluster. If you go and ask that to describe the cluster, it will tell you. Okay, in cluster 1, how much data it has taken, cluster 2, cluster 3, cluster 4. And it will also tell you what is the center point. Between this center point, this is what the center point it has took and it has arrived at this cluster.
Gomati, we can't do anything in edit cluster, right?
You can only add the number of clusters you want to create.
I'm trying to add, but it's not happening.
Can you?
Wait.
Can you share? Right click,
Cluster,
edit, down, type.
It's
Whether
not
your
letting
number
me.
lock is enabled.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Watch, it's just numbers, numeric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number, yes.
Got it.
Wait.
But how does it calculate or how did it
Yeah.
differentiate? It's we don't know, right?
Yes. That is what.
Is it
So
random or some principle it will use?
yes, it is taking K-means clustering.
K
So
means
that is
only.
what.
Oh, that's what you're explaining. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
So this is what the cluster here. You see, once if you click this, no, you will get more idea. Okay. Sorry, where is, yeah. Once if you click this link, okay, learn more about cluster statistics. If you want to learn more about it, click it. It will take you to the link where you will understand that it is taking K-means clustering. Okay, it's clusters, it is clustering. And how it is clustering, see, this is what it is not. You can see a scaling, no? How it is scaling it. Okay. So if you describe this, it is showing it is scaling. Okay. So how it is scaling? It is using this particular formula. And number of clusters, what is this? Number of points, what is this? Between group, what is that? Within group, what is that? Everything they are just explaining. And what is F statistic? Why should you know do this? It's an ANOVA fraction. Now all these things are very related to data science and machine learning. Okay, so P analysis and model sum square, error sum, all these things you can see in the model. Okay, F statistics, P value, sum of squares DF. Okay, everything they have explained very clearly. And you can see that this is a P value, how it is calculating, how it is calculated. Okay, and all these things are happening based on K-means clustering. So if you want to understand how this centroid and all is happening, then we have to understand K-means cluster. So by default, it is taking K-means clustering and doing all these things. Okay, see, Tableau uses K-means algorithm for clustering. Okay, all these explanation is given here where K is a centroid. It will first find the centroid and it will try to find the nearest one and it will pick it. If you want to understand what these terms and terminologies are, like summary, what is a variable? So these two variables we are using it, level of detail, what is a scaling? Why should it scale it? So only if it is properly aligned and normalized, then you can create a scale, like you can create a cluster. So that is why it is going like this. Okay. Okay, likewise. So this is that is the only disadvantage with the Tableau. Okay, you cannot edit anything here, and you cannot tell that I need. There are various clustering algorithm. Okay, specifically while doing analytics, you have various clustering algorithm other than k-means clustering. Okay, so like a DB scan, you have a D scan algorithm. So you have various centroid based calculations, centroid algorithms. So like that, we have various algorithm. But this algorithm, why these I need various algorithm based on the data. You will be using a different algorithm. K-means clustering will not be suitable for all the type of data. Okay, so that is the biggest advantage which I saw specifically in Tableau. Okay, you have k-means, you have DB scan here, you have Gaussian mixture model algorithm. These all are clustering algorithm. But Tableau is specifically using only k-means, and you cannot understand what is this cluster is all about.
So we cannot edit, customize according to us.
Yeah, only the total number of clusters you can customize.
I even can't convert this into hierarchical clustering.
Which means, sorry,
This
I couldn't
you are
understand.
showing hierarchical based clustering. So is it possible that the similar kind of clustering I can convert
No, no,
into
no,
the
no, no. Only
hierarchical
K
based?
means. Only K means.
Okay.
Only K means. That is
But
the biggest.
that is the same formula applied over there also, no?
No. Hierarchy. You are talking here, right? I'm showing something here.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, no. The algorithm will little bit differ. So clustering always will not go with getting the centroid and trying to fix something. Okay. So behind that, it has various other option like how the data, how to deal with that data. Few things will work with perfect with the dimension data. That is the string data. Even if it is a string, it will work better. If you will work only with the very specifically to integer data.
Mm.
Okay, so here you can see Gaussian mixture, non-circular data isn't considered as a clustered. Okay, non-circular data. Likewise, you have various types of algorithm which suits specifically to that, and it's not like all the algorithm will work only with considering the centroid. Okay, and here because it is a k-means clustering, you can see all these measure. Okay, f statistic, p-value. These are the measures. And if you go with any other clustering algorithm, no, the measure will differ. Okay, that will give you advanced measure, something more than this specific algorithm.
Okay, got it.
So, Gomanti, for example, in the HR terms, there is compa ratio for each employee, and we categorize them by, below 80, 80 to 100, 100 to 120 compa ratio
Okay.
percentages.
Mm-hmm.
So we cannot classify according to our wish, right?
Yes, yes, yes. You cannot
But why
classify.
is that? Just wanted to understand, because after giving all other complicated functionalities, why they're not giving this?
Actually, these things and all, like models, everything, they are just developing it and just giving you as a block. Okay, you can directly take and use it.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to do more with this stuff, there are separate software to do that. If you want to go and make it, you want to give the everything by yourself, customize it, then might be they will give it in the future. There is a possibility. Okay, even before when Tableau was introduced, to create a constant line we have to write the code. It's a complete thing. No, if you just drag and drop it, it is
Okay.
creating a constant line. But to create this constant line, we have a formula. So for that, we have to create a calculated field here, and then we have to bring it. So all these happened, but gradually it has changed. And okay, these are the few things which they wanted directly without doing any calculation and without doing much strain. So they have given this analytics pane where it is really wonderful, like forecasting everything.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Gaurav, Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Please, please.
actually, in this Tableau, all the Python libraries are used. So basically, when we are talking about this clustering, so will it also help me out with the predictive analysis?
Yes, you can use Python here, as I told, but you have to do some configurations over here to use the
No, no,
Python.
not
Yeah,
without
yeah.
using Python actually.
No, no,
Will this
without
help me
using
out?
Python, it is not possible. All are built in. Okay. It is like how we are getting an app in our mobile phone. You can just install it, you can use it, but you cannot go
Right.
and edit.
Similar way, will it help me out if I create some kind of dashboards and
Uh-huh.
it will be auto-replicated with the backend data, and it will also help me out with some predictive analysis,
Yes, yes,
forecasting
yes,
kind of
yes.
thing. So
Yes.
that is possible, na?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So, okay, fine. So you are also helping out with that also. So we
Yes,
should
yes.
be
I'll
requiring
no.
that.
As per the thing which is not mentioned, so it is told like we'll be telling you how to forecast the sales or forecast the total number of employees will you will be expecting in the next few month or something. I'll be also explaining about the forecast
Huh.
and yes,
Forecast as well
forecast.
as right. Huh.
Yes, please,
Forecast is
please,
one
please.
point. Yeah, forecast is one point. That is also important, as well as some predictive analysis kind of thing, basically.
Predictive analytics, that is what I told. For doing predictive analytics, we have to go with some coding like Python or R.
Is it simple to understand?
Uh, if you already know coding, it is fine because few will be like out of computer background. Installation itself it will take some time because it has to fetch the libraries and everything. You have to set the
Mhm.
path. I have
Okay.
already discussed this when we were discussing about finalizing the curriculum, like whether we can introduce Python or R for the predictive analytics, where
Mhm.
like as all are from HR background, so they felt like okay because they need a separate session for that in order to understand R and Python. And why will not basically go with R or Python is once you make it as a dashboard, okay,
Mhm.
loading Python packages and R packages will take some more time.
Right.
Okay, and it will take little more time to reflect that back into your dashboard itself.
Okay. Okay.
So
So the replication.
yes, yes. Still, it is in working progress. Even here, like cluster, you can select your own algorithm. Even in the thing like predictive analytics, whatever you are telling, that may even directly come here in the future. Okay. Even I'll just check whether it is possible without. As of my knowledge, it is not possible without Python or R. Okay. There is no direct library here. Let me
Okay.
check any other extension is available in dashboard. We have a extension in the dashboard where I'll just check whether any possible directly available options are there for the predictive analytics.
Okay. Okay. That will be great actually.
If it is there, I will definitely include that as well.
Please, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
And if you want Python, then we can plan for a separate session because if even today, whatever I have planned, one more topic is still there. Okay. If I start now, it will go for another half an hour. So I wanted to just complete all the thing which is given to me by the organization. So once it is done, we can check if the time is available and whether everyone are okay with learning programming. Okay, and
Right.
I'll also get the acceptance from the team, or else we will conduct a separate session where there are like everyone are okay with learning programming right from the scratch and implementing that into the Tableau.
Sure. Sure. No problem, madam. Thanks.
Thank you. Is anyone is getting any doubt, any error, any doubt till this? Okay, again, I'm just giving you the clear understanding. You cannot go and change the algorithm. Whatever is there, you have to use it. Okay, the only thing you can do is you can add more algorithms to it. Like you can add more clusters to it. Okay, just go here and try to give more edit clusters here. It will be added. Okay, so that is the only thing which is possible. And if you want to remove this cluster, just go and click remove. The cluster will be removed. Okay, so this is how the clustering will work. You can find it in the analytics pane. Actually, today I have planned for clusters and also I have planned for an activity, but sorry, this has not happened today. So the next session on Monday, what I'll try to do is I'll give you some sales prediction, that is sales forecasting, and also I'll try to check whether any other possibilities are there for predictive analytics. So after this, we'll be moving into dashboard. Okay, we'll be seeing how to add the KPI card. Okay, that is the maximum sale like this. How to add a card? It's a sales, and it is what are the sales like this card, how to add these cards to it, and then we will start with the dashboard, and I'll show you some examples for the dashboard, some sample cases, use cases and everything, and then storyboards, and once we complete, no, we will just talk about anything else. Okay, any doubts in the today's session, please ask me, or else, sorry.
Govinda, that activity you will be sharing that with us,
Yeah, I will
or
share. I'll share the PPT, PDF, today's PPT with you all. So if you want to try, you can try that as well along with the assessment. I'll be sending an assessment as well, or else, or else you can just. We will do it in the next session. I will create a new activity for the next session, so don't worry.
okay, we can try
Okay.
outside.
Yes. Any doubts?